What's good with y'all? MoneyBoundM, aka Mr. I'll Get To It, aka No Rush Reviews. Man, you know how I do it over here. Man, appreciate y'all coming through for the video today. You see in the title what the video is about. We're gonna do the top 10 sneakers that I picked up this year. No particular order. It's not gonna all be sneakers that came out this particular year. There will be some sneakers sprinkled in that came out in previous years. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much talking about that part. I'm gonna go ahead and roll an intro. But before I do that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You know we gotta say that. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you know when the video's dropping. It's an animation up there that's showing you how to do that. So make sure you do that down below. I appreciate that, man. But intro time, and we gonna get into the sneakers. You're gonna see some sneakers in here that I haven't done reviews on. So now you're getting to see some more of the shoes that were in my collection. Like I said, there's no particular order. So I got a couple honorable mentions. I did throw in 2 honorable mentions. Let's get to those first. First honorable mention is the Jordan 12. I call it the Gary Payton PE, but the black and gold, whatever you want to call these joints. Definitely a dope shoe in my opinion. I appreciated the colorway. Man, I really like the outsole on this one, how they did it translucent a little bit with the yellow. But that's it for this one. Honorable mention on these 12. Second honorable mention sneaker that I do have is a shoe I did a review on. It is the Jordan 14 Toros. Again, I do want to give a special shout out to the homie Go Weezy. Shout out Go Weezy for the assist on these, man. He hit me with these for a real good price, man. So I definitely appreciate the assist on these, man. But this is the second honorable mention. The Jordan 14, I guess they call these the Toros. They really just the gym reds if you ask me, but whatever you want to call it. All right, so now we can go ahead and get to the actual list of the top 10 sneakers that I picked up this year. Like I said, one more time, no particular order, except for the last one. The last one is the shoe that I feel like was real important. But let's get to the top 10. First shoe we're gonna get to is a shoe I didn't even expect to get, and I actually managed to get under retail, so patience pays off a lot of times when it comes to these sneakers. It's the Jordan 4 PSG. It's just something about when they put that maroon or that Bordeaux color on a Jordan. It's just dope. Here's one of the shoes right here, the Jordan 4 PSG. Good Lord, this is a dope sneaker. Next sneaker we're gonna get to is is another one I was excited to go ahead and grab. If you've seen the lid, then you should know what it is. It took me a minute to get this in my size, but I finally did come across it in my size. My silhouette of the year, if you ask me. So this is the Jordan 3 Laser Orange. This was a women's exclusive. Definitely a dope sneaker. And I need the UNC 3s, man. I need the UNC 3s to go along with the rest of my 3 collection, man. But Laser Orange 3s, this is another one on the list. Next sneaker we're gonna roll with is one that probably made a lot of people's list. At least I think that's the shoe that I just picked up. Oh yeah, the Jordan 4 Fire Red. OG sneaker, man. I with the Nike Air on the back. As you know, this didn't come out like this since 1989, so definitely had to pick this up. But me, you know, I want my collection to have some meaning behind it, so I definitely wanted to make sure I have the OG sneakers. And if you know, Jordan did wear these, so one of these that you had to grab for the collection. Next sneaker, I had it in a Ziploc bag, so that's why you don't see me with the box right now, but had to throw this one in here for sure. The Dmp Sixes. Man, this was a shoe that I had to wait, what, about 14 years to pick up. Because when did it come out? I think it came out about 2005, 2006. And I wasn't able to get them back then when the pack came out. So, man, this was like 14 years in the making for me. I always wanted to get this sneaker, and this year was the year I was able to get it. Dmp Sixes, man, was definitely one of the ones I had to put on the collection, on the list for the top 10 pickups, man. And it's a lot to move these shoes around and whatever. But all right. Next shoe we gonna get to, man, we almost halfway through. All right, so the next shoe that's in this top 10 pickups was also in the Ziploc bag already, so you're not gonna see the box real quick. But here's the shoe. I did do a video on this, and I did an on foot of this particular shoe. That's why it's laced like that as of right now. I still haven't really worn it out anywhere due to COVID. You know, really haven't went anywhere. But definitely one of the ones I had to have in my collection. You know, OG sneaker. One of the ones Jordan did wear. So, I mean, enough said right there. Had to add these to the collection when they dropped. And I did hit on the shock drop during the last dance for these, man. So Appreciate that. All right, y'all. So we made it halfway through. Hope y'all enjoying the video so far, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get to this next sneaker. You see this particular box. You should know what it is, man. It's a 13, and one of the best 13s that came out this year. We got the Flint 13. Definitely had to add this to the collection. I don't recall if I had this when I was younger or not, when it originally came out, but a must-have to go in the collection right now because I didn't have it already. So had to add this one, man. Flint 13. I'm sure this is on a lot of people's list, man. Man. Next shoe we gonna get into, it's an oldie but a goodie. A lot of y'all are excited because this particular shoe is coming out next year, or supposed to come out next year for the holidays. This is the 2010 version. I mean, if you see this, you see the box and everything, you know what the shoe is. This is the Cool Gray 11s back from 2010. Excuse me. I apologize for not saying it. Shout out to my big bro Chaotic Kicks for the assist on those Flint 13s. He hit on those Flint 13s for me and managed to get them for me for retail. So I appreciate that, bro. But back to this, man. Like I said, we got the Cool Gray 11. Definitely had to add this one to the collection, man. Shout out to my brother Snatching Soul. You see it? Next up, man. We the squad. You know, a lot of these shoes, you see, I'm saying I got them from somebody else, man. I keep telling y'all, next up. Make sure y'all tune in every Tuesday and Thursday on Snatching Soul's channel, 8 p.m. Central Time for the Next Up Live, man. We getting it in. Man, we over 100 episodes in that, man. So make sure y'all tune in to that. Cool Gray 11. Shout out to Snatching Souls for this one. Had to add this to the collection. Never had this one before. Now I have it. We'll still be picking up the version that comes out next year, and I'll still be keeping these. I even have the Cool Gray 11 lows. I'll probably get rid of the Cool Gray 11 lows once the ones next year come out, but next year. All right, so we got 3 more shoes left. These last 3, like I said, no particular order except for the last one. I feel like was the most important shoe, or the one of my grails that I picked up this year. But we're gonna get to this one right here, the third one from the last, I guess you can say. This one right here, you see the box, so you know what time it is. I didn't even plan on getting this particular shoe. I just so happened to make a few trades, and this is what we ended up with, the Off-White 5s. Got them in my size. Still haven't worn them yet. Like I said, COVID, man, got everything tied up, and I'm not gonna just break them out to go to Walmart or nothing like that. So still hadn't had a chance to wear these, but it was a pickup. It was definitely a pickup. I would say not so much because of the hype, but more so because of the experience of picking this particular sneaker up. So shout out to the exclusive sneak shop. Appreciate y'all, man. Always doing good business. If y'all watched the vlog video, I did 2 videos for that, a part 1, part 2. You can check that out and see how everything worked out for me to accumulate, or to for me to come upon these. All right, last 2. This one right here is another 10-year-old sneaker, and once again I gotta give a shout out to my homie Snatching Souls. Next up, I keep telling y'all, I ain't gonna keep saying it. Yes, I will. Next up, man, we the best squad out here, man, on this YouTube thing, man. We the Wu-Tang of YouTube. Make sure y'all tuning in to everybody, man. Shout out to all my guys that are next up. But we got these right here, man, the 10-year-old sneakers, the white cement 3s. Man, I mean, one day we was on live. It was a live we were doing. You know what? I'm not gonna give you the whole story about it. I got a whole nother video I'm gonna end up doing, and I'll talk about these, man. But shout out to Snatching Souls. This was one of the pickups this year I didn't expect to get, but I ended up getting. So man, shout out to Snatching Souls once again, man. White cement 3s. We got one more sneaker left. All right, y'all. So the last and final sneaker, 2020. That's what this year is, right? It's all kind of been a blur due to everything that's going on, but last sneaker pickup of 2020 that I would say is my favorite. This is the shoe that I couldn't believe that I grabbed. This is another shoe I just couldn't believe that I ended up getting this year. I didn't expect to get it, anything like that. I didn't set out to get it. It just happened that way when I got it. Let's get to this shoe. One of my grails, man. One of my grails. If y'all know, Jordan 3s are one of my favorite silhouettes. You know, it's 3s, 13s, and then I'm I'm kind of in between on a few after that. But this one right here, the Black Cement 3, I mean, this was definitely one of my grails, man. Black Cement 3, and it's the one with the Nike Air on the back. So, man, I was hyped to get this. I honestly feel like I want to get another pair now, just so I can go ahead and start wearing them. I haven't worn these yet, but man, I'm hyped. I was hyped to get this particular shoe. I just couldn't believe I had it, man. I drove home all the way smiling. I mean, I drove home smiling all the way there. You see, I couldn't even get it out right then, man. I was that excited. But that's my top 10. You know, I'm not gonna keep talking too much about it. I'm looking at the clock on my camera. It says that it's been about 20 minutes I've been recording this video. So, man, I appreciate you if you tuned into this whole video for me to go over my top 10 and my 2 honorable mentions for my pickups of 2020. That could be a tongue twister if you said it. My top 10 pickups of 2020. No, maybe it wasn't. Shout out to y'all for watching. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure you tune in to some of these other videos that I'm dropping. One thing I will say, if you noticed, I only showed you Jordans in this video. And I've definitely been picking up more than Jordans this year. So, if you watching the end of this, then you got a little insight to the fact that I will be dropping another video, probably a top 10 of non-Jordan sneakers that I picked up this year as well. So y'all stay tuned for that. I'm doing a Jordan 3 collection video, Jordan 1 collection video. So man, y'all stay tuned, man. Make sure you stay tuned. But that's it for me. MoneyBoundM, MoneyBound_M on IG. I'll get with y'all next time, man. Y'all stay safe out there. Happy holidays.